So look, man. I understand taking source material and doing something with it and adapting it. But I'm going to keep on saying this as I watch through this series, man. You can adapt and change things, but you must keep the corner source. As I'm watching this, I don't understand this because look, see, here's the thing. Pablo Schreiber in the issue, he's a really solid actor, and I think he's doing a really good job as an actor. Book Woodbine, I think he plays Soren, not an issue. He does his job well. All the actors and actresses, they do their job well. But I was just thinking that who the hell came up with this story? Who the hell is writing this stuff? Because the acting is fine. The acting is what the actors are doing their job. It looks good. Directing, visually, the art design and so forth, it actually looks like wow, this is an expensive thing. Do you do you realize that in this episode, Master Chief did not wear his helmet once? I think we've seen Master Chief with his helmet. Now, if we just take all three episodes together, Master Chief has had his helmet for maybe 10 or 15% of the time, which is insane. Because I said to the writers, you saw the game and you've seen this guy never takes off his helmet and we've never seen his face. But you look at him like, you know what we'll do? 90% of the time, we will not have his helmet on. It's like, that's madness. Because, see, because I'll think to myself, okay, what is Master Chief? What's the best we describe it from something that we've seen before? It's Darth Vader. Master Chief should be played by a stunts guy who is tall, like 6'6", 6'7", stunts guy who can do all the stunts and all of the movements because he's a warrior. I'll get to that. And then the voice actor is a voice actor. Because then you don't have no beef. The stunts guy doesn't need his face to be seen because I'm a stunts guy. The voice actor doesn't need his face to be seen because he's a voice guy. But if you're not putting an actor in there, like a Pablo Schreiber, hey, I want my face to be seen because I need to emote through my face. So that's where the issue was. Master Chief should have been like Darth Vader, where who knows the dude who played Darth Vader, but you know the voice. Freaking James L. Jones who did the iconic voice. Because when you think of Halo, what's the first image in your mind? It's Master Chief, and that's absolutely amazing costume. And when he wears that costume, I'm like, man, this costume looks amazing. But he's worn it like for like if I don't know how long they are, but I swear to you, if you look up the combined time he's actually had the helmet on, it has to be about 5 or 6 minutes. And we've had probably about an hour and a half of footage already, maybe even 2 hours already. And he's probably worn the helmet for about 10 minutes at the time, which is freaking insane. But I think beyond that is that the story of Halo, it's a war. It's a war. That's what it is. A massive influence of Halo was aliens. It's a war. It's a war story. That's what's about. And it's a war story where these humans are up against this amazing superior enemy called the Covenant. And Master Chief is their own, he's the last Spartan. He's the last freaking Spartan. But what we have here is something that's like a prequel stroke not, because if it's a prequel, how does he know that the Halo thing is a weapon and so forth? And in these three episodes, I'm like, it's not Halo. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm watching because I'm like, okay, let me try and take it as what it is supposed to be. Even if I take it for what it is, I'm like, what? So is this a thing of like a guy trying to be in touch with his emotions? So is this a war film? Is this a drama? Is this a mental drama? I don't know. Although it was cool. I think that's the actress that plays Cortana. Just hearing that voice, I'm like, oh my gosh, memories of playing Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3. But guys, I mean, and even when you look at the chick, the white blonde chick who plays like the Covenant, I'm like, what's that about? The enemy are the Covenants, and the Covenants are actual enemies with a personality. They're not faceless goons. They actually have a personality, and you could actually have actual actors with prosthetics play the elites, play the brutes, and so forth. I mean, where are the, of course, I mean, where are those little guys like those little guys and so forth? Where are they, bro? I mean, oh man, I'll keep on saying this. Halo missed the boat. Halo was supposed to be done by either Neil Blomkamp, James Cameron, or Peter Jackson, and was supposed to be like a 2.5 hour war epic. That was what it was supposed to be, and that was supposed to be done during its height. But for some strange reason, Bungie and these guys couldn't come because Halo. It's supposed to be a war film. We have a Master Chief who is freaking Master Chief that doesn't take off his thing, and the image of Halo is freaking Master Chief with his freaking helmets, man. I'll keep watching, see where it goes and so forth, man. But guys, tell me what you think. Am I wrong? Am I too harsh? I just don't know what I'm watching, bro. I don't know what I'm watching, but I'll keep on going,